What is up, everybody? I am your host, War Mothershed, and this is the Growth is Hard podcast. Today, I wanted to speak with you about something that's been on my mind, and I think it could be very helpful for those individuals out there that are going through something right now that they feel not only they can't control it, they don't know what to do about it, they just want everybody to be happy. And I'm about to give out the secret formula about happiness, especially when you're thinking about numerous individuals in your circle. But first, let's roll the intro.
My soul wanna break out the labyrinth. I too wanna break out the casket. I do, then they wonder what happened. Back from the dead, I should've said it was killing me. I set up boundaries, jump with the border, and now you're supporting the immigration. Cause I've been there when you needed me most. To get you high even when I was low. Did it then, but I don't do it no more, man. Growth is hard. 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 Growth is always worth it. Growth is growth is growth is growth is
Man, there's been quite a few things going on in these past couple of weeks for me. A lot of blessings falling into my lap, First off, praise to the Most High. Praise to the Most High for making this all possible. And, of course, with blessings, there's always going to come some obstacles, some lessons and progress to be made because nothing is free in this life. Nothing is just given to you willingly without anything in return. You don't get abundance without knowledge, without passion, without a number of different things. But to get back into what I was talking about, I've been running into a scenario so many people have probably ran into before, whether they're in relationships, friendships, whatever it is. But there's always individuals out there, that you just can't seem to make happy, no matter what you do. You can be a great individual, you can be a great friend, a great partner, and there's always going to be that C friend, that C family member, that outside source that you can't seem to understand what it is that they don't approve of or like about you. And I got this quote that I wanted to share with you in hopes of giving you some support and some anchoring, some grounding, some really in-depth understanding of what's going on here. And the quote is, "You can be the sweetest peach of the batch, but not everybody likes peaches." Let me say that again. You can be the sweetest peach of the batch, but some people just don't like peaches. I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with who you are. There's nothing wrong with what you do. There's nothing wrong about what you're trying to achieve in this relationship, in this friendship, in this life right now. The only thing that you have to accept and understand is that some people just don't like peaches, and that is A-okay. It doesn't diminish the fact of who you are, what you do, and your worth. You don't let other people define your worth just based on what makes them happy, because being a people pleaser is a common trait I ran into for a lot of people in my life, myself included. And you can never be happy trying to please everybody, and you can never please everybody trying to make them happy, because there will always be individuals that are going to be that ice to the fire, in the sense of, once you make this person happy, this individual over here is going to be unhappy, and vice versa. And it's not your job, furthermore, to make them happy. It's not your job, furthermore, to get their approval, their seal of approval. Excuse me. It's one of those things where when you become more comfortable with yourself, your mission, your understanding, etc., it's easier to block out this kind of negativity, this kind of interaction that is going to occur in your life, this obstacle that is a mystery for so many people. You know, we don't always get the answer to why, but like many questions in life, some answers are left unresolved, unanswered, and that is a-okay, because the only answer that matters is if you believe it or not. Do you believe that you're not worthy? Do you believe that you don't deserve it? Do you believe that you should even be with these said individuals because somebody isn't happy with it? Somebody doesn't approve? Unless you're bringing somebody down, being a detriment, a harmful individual in somebody's lives, by all means, keep going. Keep spreading your blessings. Keep spreading your energy. Keep being a phenomenal individual that I know you are. I know you are, especially if you're tuning in right now, because there's not a single individual out there listening to this podcast that doesn't want to grow and be a better person. That's what this is all about. There's so many people out there that just want to be the best versions of themselves. And if that's what you're here doing right now, listening to this episode, have no fears, have no worries. Let that go. Let go of all that negative energy they're trying to pass on to you. Say, I do not accept this. I do not accept this energy. Let it go off into the universe. Let it handle its own course. It's not for you to carry. You got your own worries. You got your own mission to accomplish. You got your own things. Don't let everybody else pile their needs, their concerns, etc. onto you. And lastly, don't live for other people's approval. Live for your own, because you will never be happy living up to somebody else's expectations, because just as soon as you can grab the expectation, reach the level of approval, it can easily be stripped away just as soon as you got it. So once again, you may be the finest peach in the batch. Real sweet, real juicy, real phenomenal. But some people just don't like peaches, and that is okay. So once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in this week. Growth is Hard podcast. I know it's been a short episode, but I got some new things coming in the works. I've been working on some things as far as getting more interviews, getting more things as far as a bigger platform, for instance, having more people on the show, also going through school, getting more music ready. So by all means, keep tuning in, keep shining, keep working on yourself. Remember, the work starts on the inside and the results show on the outside. So, thank you all again for tuning in. My name is War Mothershed. This is the Growth is Hard podcast. I'll see you next week. Thank you.
My soul wanna break out the labyrinth. I too wanna break out the casket. I do, then they wonder what happened. Back from the dead, I should've said it was killing me. I set up boundaries. Trump with the border, and now you're supporting the immigration. Cause I've been there when you needed me most. To get you high even when I was low. Did it then, but I don't do it no more, man. Growth is hard.